We're on the road to WrestleMania here at Fastlane, where Sasha Banks faces a serious roadblock in the form of Nia Jax.
Jax has been attacking Banks for weeks about the boss's shortcomings in the Raw division, and Banks is looking to prove her wrong.
A lot of momentum towards WrestleMania is on the line here. The woman who wins here makes a strong case for the Raw Women's title opportunity.
Anticipated that attack perfectly. And here we go now, elbow drop. Beautiful drop kick. Nothing fancy here. Oh, an overhand chop. Saw that one coming. Out of it in the corner. What do you look at this?
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
Oh, what a nasty knee lift. Ah, boom.
Sasha Banks has accomplished every one of her goals. Earn that NXT contract, change the way women are perceived in our industry, become a champion. Nia Jax is the one roadblock that Sasha Banks has been unable to overcome.
Every one of those accomplishments are commendable, but this isn't something Banks can do over time. There's no overcoming Nia Jax next week or next month. She has to do it tonight or she has failed.
What a bonsai drop!
Nia Jax just steamrolling her opposition. Not sure how long she can keep it up, but she is fired up right now.
Sasha Banks avoids major damage there.
She got lucky. Sasha really holding her own against Nia Jax.
It is a tall hill to climb for the boss.
Taking down Nia Jax, chopping away, one chop at a time here.
Yeah, but Nia's still on her feet with Sasha into the corner. And Nia from behind with a clubbing blow.
The power of Nia Jax is next level.
Oh, what a backbreaker.
And Nia's just looking to pick apart the bones now.
Oh, the dreaded claw to the shoulder.
Man.
Oh, she knows that one works.
Uh-oh, forearm's gonna cut off the wind.
And she lets her free.
But the damage was certainly done, Michael.
Submission time. It's the Dragon Sleeper. Looks like she has other plans here, Byron.
I'm sure they're not going to be pleasant.
Oh, Sasha trying to hang on here.
Oh, Sasha's locked in, taking away the air supply for Nia Jax.
Guillotine.
Sasha tried anything and everything, desperately squeezing at Nia Jax, but Jax just too strong.
At this point, this is all Sasha can do is just hang on and squeeze. Oh, no. Oh! Resourceful by Sasha now into the sleeper hole.
Locking it in.
Great strategy, great counters by the boss here, but driven into the corner.
Smart ring awareness from Nia Jax.
Yeah, but look at Sasha again. Going right back to the sleeper. In the center of the ring.
Oh!
The irresistible force, just too much for the boss.
How much does Sasha have left?
Boom, a forearm smack.
Quick thinking by Nia Jax. Sasha Banks avoids major damage there.
She got lucky. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Will destroy your face.
Nia Jax is feeling the pain right now.
This is uncharted territory for Jax. The boss needs to keep the pressure.
Technical prowess from Nia Jax.
Let's talk some more about Banks' roadblock in the form of Nia Jax. What happens if she loses tonight?
Michael, a loss like this definitely sends you down the ladder of contention, but I think a loss tonight will break the Boss mentally. If she can't beat the best this division has to offer, she's going to question her own self-worth. And that is very bad news for the Boss.
What are we going to see here? Hung up on the second rope. Neck breaker. Quick thinking by Nia Jax. Splash! What impact!
Not what she was looking for.
Kick to the gut. Uh-oh, here it is.
Bankrupt.
Sasha hits the backstabber. The bank statement.
Whoa, I guess she just decided not to go for the submission.
And I thought she had her there, Cole. I guess not.
The Boss looking to end this.
Bank statement! How in the world? For some reason, she lets it go.
Did you ever stop to think that she might have something else planned here?
Oh, no! Bank's planted!
Right through the mat almost.
The unforgiving power of Nia Jax.
Drop to Sasha. Good night, Boss.
Yeah, the confidence of Nia Jax, the power, the strength is too much to overcome for Banks tonight. Who do you think you are, huh? Wait.
Hey, watch your hair.
Nia just reminding Banks how powerful she is. Why Nia is the irresistible force. Here comes the exclamation point.
Nia Jax is in a league of her own.
Sasha. Sasha slips behind.
Hold on.
Shoulders are down. Oh, my God, she got her!
I can't believe it.
Here is your winner, Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks overcomes Nia Jax. No one saw that coming.
The Raw Women's title is on the line here at WrestleMania. The champ,
Nia Jax, so powerful, so dominant.
here's Nia Jax with some offense of her own. Oh, again! Nia with the fireman's carry. Drops
the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Big slam.
Hooked up. Shin breaker. Suplex. Classic. She's dazed in the corner there. What grace. Float over into the... Toss to the outside. To the outside.
Sasha Banks got her there.
Charlotte with a nice reversal. Elbow drop. Piercing.
And again!
Sasha's where she loves to be right now, right in the spotlight.
That's awesome.
Big elbow.
Let's hope she didn't have a big lunch.
Back in from the floor.
Technical prowess from Nia Jax.
There she goes.
Oh, trampling the opposition.
And no luck against Nia Jax there.
Ooh! Bam! What a slap.
Crucifix head scissor.
Oh, the reversal by Bayley.
Oh, man, low clothesline. Hammerlock applied. Oh, no, no. Uh-oh. It's going to break her arm. Oh, right to the spine with the knee.
That was vicious.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Oh, what a high kick. She scores big with the counter. Whoa, it's another reversal. Clothesline over the top rope.
All the way to the floor.
Leg drop guillotine.
Oh, the tilt-a-whirl.
Almost right to the ground.
Here comes Bayley.
Yeah, Bayley looking to take advantage. Sent out of the ring by Nia Jax.
Such a chaotic, unpredictable environment this match is.
And Nia Jax is starting to take over now.
And nobody can go toe-to-toe with Nia in this situation.
But the irresistible force just imposing her will.
You can't fault the strategy, but you can't underscore enough the dominance.
Wait a minute, Bayley, Charlotte.
Uh-oh.
What on earth?
No way.
You gotta be kidding me, everybody.
Renee.
Oh!
Yes way.
Nia planted.
Is it going to be enough?
The power of all three women to take down Nia
And
Jax.
everybody covering Nia. And Jax has been eliminated.
Nia Jax has been eliminated.
Smart strategy.
The complexion of this matchup has changed so much now that Jax is out.
The biggest threat from this matchup has just been removed.
And now what, ladies? Time to rejig, come up with another game plan.
And now Charlotte, Bayley, and Sasha can all focus on each other.
A long history between all three of these women. Big opportunity at hand.
Looks like Charlotte wants no part of Bayley and Sasha right now.
Do you blame her?
That's kind of a good strategy if you ask me.
It's an elimination match.
You guys fight then. Go ahead.
Letting Sasha and Bayley go at it one-on-one.
Brilliant. This is a strategy befitting of a queen. Let the other two tear each other apart.
That's sort of a cowardly act, Corey.
And Charlotte didn't take long to get involved, did it?
Yeah. She learned from her daddy.
On the grandest stage of them all, you better believe Charlotte Flair's going to be involved.
Watch out!
Launching herself over the top rope, and down goes Bayley, and down goes Sasha.
And up goes Charlotte Flair.
What is Charlotte thinking?
I think we all know what Charlotte's got in mind here, Saxton.
Oh my goodness, Charlotte on the top. On the top, don't do it, Charlotte.
Oh my God, corkscrew moonsault for Charlotte.
All women are down, but what effect did that have on Charlotte Flair? She's still the first woman to her feet.
This is somewhat familiar territory for Charlotte and Sasha Banks. Both women took part in a triple threat women's championship match at last year's WrestleMania.
And for Sasha Banks, she has to be thinking about redemption. She didn't walk out last year as champion. This year, she can make right out of a wrong.
Wow.
A quick reversal by Bayley. Followed up by an elbow.
Sasha Banks avoids major damage there.
She got lucky. Here she goes, back in the ring now.
Unbelievable athleticism. Tattooed with a double axe handle.
Hold on, she wants to take this one to the floor. Ooh, and Bayley comes down with a knee across the face.
Carefully measured knee drop.
Knee drop.
Bang, nice contact there.
Bayley's setting a very good pace now. She's showing some great effort. We'll see if it lasts.
Ooh, right in the face.
But Sasha Banks pulls off the counter. Renee, you brought up Sasha wanting redemption after last year's WrestleMania. But what about Charlotte? Last year, she became the first ever Raw Women's Champion. That's a tough act to follow this year.
I won't argue that, Graves. Banks and Flair have a lot of pressure, but they're also both familiar with the big stage. That gives them the edge here tonight.
Boom! Did you hear the impact? Oh, the reversal by Bayley.
Devastating elbow.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Neck breaker.
Big time clothesline.
Suplex.
Classic.
Well scouted reversal there.
Oh, Bayley sit outside the ring.
Charlotte looking for that extra advantage, trying to rip that turnbuckle padding off.
All right, dirtiest player in the game, Charlotte Flair.
And again, legal under the rules of this matchup.
Sasha from behind.
Rolling up, shoulders down, and a kick out.
But that turnbuckle, guys, that turnbuckle is exposed.
Defend the throne by any means necessary, Saxton.
Oh, the queen just got rocked.
Yeah, Charlotte's dazed.
Reversal, Sasha whipped across the ring.
Oh!
Tilt the world, and look at that, into the head scissors. Sending Charlotte across the ring. Charlotte's in trouble.
The boss on the move. Double knees.
The boss is feeling it.
Up and over.
Sasha able to land on her feet.
Charlotte face first into the buckle. The queen on spaghetti legs.
Top rope, Sasha, video!
This could be it.
Cover! Oh, and a kick out.
Man, what is it gonna take to put Charlotte Flair away here tonight?
Maybe
Could be
this, the bank statement, locked in on Charlotte.
Can the queen hang on? Banks is cranking on it.
In the middle of the ring, perfect setup.
Charlotte trying to maneuver. Charlotte is back on her feet.
The strength and power of Charlotte Flair is unmatched.
Sasha able to slip behind, roll Charlotte up.
One,
To the center of the ring.
oh, it hit the exposed turnbuckle.
Oh, no.
And now Charlotte hopes to take advantage. Cover, Sasha's out. Charlotte's eliminated Banks.
Sasha Banks has been eliminated.
I'll tell you who's still in this. This woman right here, Bayley.
And now they square off, Charlotte and Bayley. That's elimination.
Tattooed with a double axe handle.
And it's Charlotte with the reversal.
There's a reason why she's genetically superior.
Boom, kick. Clothesline. What grace. Float over into the DDT. Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism.
The Queen is reeling. Charlotte may be out.
Come on, Charlotte. It's WrestleMania.
Charlotte and Bayley exchanging blows.
I like this attitude from Bayley, but it wasn't enough. Charlotte took her down. Oh!
We're going to find out who wants it more right here. This is a serious gut check between Bayley and Charlotte.
The only two women remaining.
Bayley sent face first into the corner. Queen closing in on victory.
Oh, Bayley's knee is injured.
Now the Queen, we saw this earlier, the Queen. This is where the Queen feels comfortable. Going for the home run.
No one's home.
Bayley rolls out of the way. This could be Bayley's moment. Here's the cover. Hook to the left now. Shoulders down and a kick out.
God, so close.
Bayley's got that fight in her tonight. This is what we need here at WrestleMania.
Now that we're down to one-on-one between Bayley and Charlotte, I have to wonder how that exposed turnbuckle will come into play.
It's going to play right into Charlotte's hands. You're talking about the daughter of the dirtiest player in the game. Then we have Bayley, who couldn't break a rule if her life depended on it.
Hey, desperate times call for desperate measures, Graves. Bayley desperately wants to leave WrestleMania as champion. She might pull out all the stops to get that done.
Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
The Queen is looking to put this thing away.
Figure four locked in. She's got a bridge, Corey.
Figure eight on the way.
She's out. She escapes the hold.
Just when it looked like her night was over, too.
Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
You have to wonder how Charlotte Flair is feeling tonight. This was a woman who had previously won her first 16 singles matches on pay-per-view.
It was a year and a half of dominance, Cole, but Bayley ended that streak last month by successfully retaining the Raw Women's title against the Queen at Fastlane. Charlotte has to be a bit afraid of Bayley here tonight.
Oh, contraire, Renee. I disagree. That's just a bump in the road for the Queen looking to finish things off. Here's the figure four. Now taking control. Figure eight locked in deep.
Nowhere for it. Look at that. She escapes.
Talk about coming up clutch, guys.
Clothesline. Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Here we go, Charlotte. Bayley. It's down to these two women.
Charlotte Flair just entirely too powerful for Bayley. Hugging the tree of woe at the mercy of the Queen.
Just the way the Queen likes it.
Bayley all hung up.
Oh my goodness. What in the world is Charlotte trying to do?
Charlotte's not messing around
right
here
to the
tonight.
point of the knee.
That is just nasty.
Great strategy. Charlotte wants to soften Bayley up for the figure eight later on, but
Might be nasty, Byron, but it is effective.
It's about to get worse.
This is a highly dangerous part of town for Charlotte and Bayley.
Yeah, but Bayley's not giving up.
Yeah, if anyone's ever questioned the toughness of Bayley, tonight she's showing you what she's made of.
Punches to the kidney of Charlotte.
It's been the story of Bayley's whole life. Keep on fighting. Never quit.
Oh, my God, Charlotte is in trouble.
Bayley's still trapped, though.
Can Bayley somehow capitalize?
This is a valuable opportunity for Bayley.
Huge moment.
Shot right into the exposed turnbuckle.
That's Charlotte's fault. She's the one who took the pad off anyway.
Bayley about to take off from the top. The X Factor. Bayley's gonna fly. Elbow drop.
Another one bites the dust to the champ.
Charlotte is it.
Bayley's done it. Bayley retains the title.
Yeah, hug life.
your winner and still the Raw Women's Champion, Bayley.
You can't underscore enough what this win means for Bayley. She silenced her doubters and proven she is a worthy champion.
And she did it on the grandest stage of WrestleMania.
"914 days without a loss. Asuka takes on Charlotte here tonight at WrestleMania.
The Empress of Tomorrow and the Queen doing battle on the grandest stage of them all.
Either way, history's being made. Will Asuka's undefeated streak end tonight at the hands of Charlotte Flair?
And here we are, the title versus the streak.
Charlotte looking to put on a clinic here tonight against perhaps the best in the world.
I don't know if this is a good idea, Charlotte.
Yeah, you do not want to incite the temper of Asuka.
Some mind games from Charlotte. They're busting out the Flair strut in the opening stages of this match.
Even though this streak versus title match is one of the biggest matches in WrestleMania history, it doesn't faze Charlotte Flair.
Nor should it. Charlotte is already WrestleMania royalty. The Queen is ready for Asuka.
And again, yet another counter. Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Wow, what a sequence.
Oh yeah, here's Charlotte.
Face buster.
Harsh impact.
Oh, someone call a dentist.
Oh, again. Asuka's trying to get in her opponent's head. Uh-oh, Asuka whipped across the ropes. Here we go now. Asuka leapfrogged by Charlotte.
Oh.
Great athleticism by the Queen. How can you not be impressed?
Beautiful takedown. Charlotte Flair looking for the figure four submission.
Charlotte. Oh.
Shoulders down and a kick out.
Oh! Sliding knee connects, covered by the Empress.
Almost counter again.
That's why Asuka's so dangerous. Can turn your lights out with one sudden strike.
Queen looks stunned.
Asuka's maybe getting in her head, getting under her skin.
Hooked him up.
And a suplex.
As we get deeper into this match, I have to wonder if Charlotte is rethinking her strategy. She's now felt Asuka strikes head-on, and it's unlike any other offense in the women's division.
Charlotte's faced some of the best competitors this industry has to offer. Amazing high flyers, great tacticians, but Asuka can end a match instantly with one of her back fists. Charlotte would be smart to move from throws to a more high-risk moveset right about now.
DDT!
Fight.
Running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Asuka turns it around.
Charlotte is keeping a very good tempo now, guys.
The Queen gaining momentum. Get in there, ref.
Oh, and look at this. Charlotte kicked to the midsection. Looking for the neck breaker on Asuka.
Asuka counters.
Able to reverse.
Asuka wants the Asuka lock.
Asuka trying to get the Asuka lock cinched in.
Cutting off the air supply of Charlotte.
Charlotte trying to break the...
Oh, that'll do it. How do you think this match is going to turn out? It's so hard to pick. These women so evenly matched. Oh, straight forearm.
Asuka actually called Charlotte the underdog in this match, and that's hard to argue. I mean, Asuka has not lost a match in 914 days.
Well, lots of people would agree with that sentiment, Saxton, but one person doesn't. Charlotte Flair believes that she has what it takes to end the streak. She never considers herself an underdog. She just gets it done.
Charlotte has never lost a title at WrestleMania, and Asuka has never lost a match in WWE. Either way, we're going to see history tonight. Elbow drop. And here we go now.
And again!
Working on the leg. Elbow drop. Great offense by Charlotte.
WrestleMania is a time for reflection. We have to look back on Flair's amazing career. Just 5 years ago, she was just making her NXT debut. Tonight, she's competing at her 3rd WrestleMania.
Look, nobody's denying that Charlotte's a natural, and perhaps the best
Charlotte.
Top rope.
Look out.
Oh, got caught by Asuka.
Asuka was ready for this. Asuka wanted Charlotte Flair.
Asuka, one step ahead. Trying to punish the Queen. Trying to make the Queen tap.
The Queen desperately trying to fight her way out of this triangle submission.
Here comes the power of Charlotte, ready to lock it in.
Charlotte able to reverse into the Boston Crab, and now it's Asuka who's in trouble.
Asuka cover.
Now Charlotte going for the pinfall victory.
Man, back to back, you said it, Cole. These women are so evenly matched, so well scouted.
This is the 3rd consecutive year that Charlotte is competing for a world championship at WrestleMania. That puts her in very rare company.
To be the champion or the top contender when the pressure's on at WrestleMania for 3 consecutive years, the only other people who have done that are John Cena and Hulk Hogan.
And I don't think that I'm speaking out of turn when I say Charlotte is well on her way to equaling their Hall of Fame resumes when she's all said and done.
Oh, and a knee. And another. And here we go now. Specifically targeting the leg. Elbow drop.
Oh, debilitating elbow drop.
Here we go with Charlotte.
Stand by, the Queen is rolling.
Right to the spine.
Charlotte's keeping the pressure on.
And here comes Charlotte.
So much impact on that lower back.
Asuka seizing the moment that time.
Asuka tends to let her actions do the speaking, but she's got a lot to say to Charlotte recently, stating, Asuka bows to no one. You may be the queen, but I'm the Empress of Tomorrow.
That's more than just catchphrases, Renee. Just like Charlotte, Asuka knows how to make an entrance. Asuka always wears fancy robes to the ring, but just like Charlotte, she backs it up when it comes time to compete.
Charlotte with a nice reversal. And now that one's countered.
That was impressive, Michael.
And here we go now.
Elbow finds its mark.
Elbow drop.
Taking her legs out of the equation.
Not looking good, guy.
Charlotte Trying to figure out what she's got to do next here.
The Queen is looking for the home run. Looking for a way to end this now.
Wait a second. Charlotte is on the top rope. What is Charlotte thinking? Spanish fly, my goodness!
Let's look at the genetic superiority on display from Charlotte Flair. It's worth noting that Asuka's streak doesn't just include one-on-one matches. She was a sole survivor at Survivor Series. She won the Mixed Match Challenge with The Miz, and she won the first ever Women's Royal Rumble match.
But there's no app
For the win to retain the championship!
Unbelievable! Asuka just kicked out of the avalanche Spanish fly!
This is why no one is ready for Asuka. The blow right to the midsection from Charlotte.
You feel like Charlotte's going to start to take control here.
Charlotte Flair wants it. There it is.
Selection.
Charlotte hit natural selection! And Asuka able to counter!
I mean, it's been incredible. Back and forth we go. Nobody able to get the upper hand, but maybe Asuka's got it now.
Asuka's got it right now.
Is this Asuka's moment?
How does Charlotte stay in this? Okay.
And now Charlotte out. You can barely keep up with all this. Asuka trying to fight off the Queen.
Oh, these deadly strikes of Asuka met from Charlotte Flair with the chop.
Man, what a physical match this has been. Fireman's carry takedown by Asuka.
Asuka going for the lock.
Charlotte again trying to somehow counter.
Both women wearing the scars of battle.
Such proud competitors.
The minute it's cinched in, Charlotte's in trouble.
And they're in the middle of the ring. Charlotte, the red roll through shoulders down. Asuka's got to kick out and break. What a kick by Asuka. Charlotte had her bell rung.
The afflictive striking ability of Asuka being felt by the Queen. This could be it.
For the win by Charlotte and a kick out.
How did Asuka escape that one?
You can see she's getting frustrated here. She's got to go back to the well.
Charlotte Flair is a multi-time champion with reigns of record lengths. She's had title matches at the last two WrestleManias, but tonight is a challenge of a different kind. She faces the undefeated Asuka.
Shades of WrestleMania 3 where the champion Hulk Hogan was the underdog against the undefeated Andre the Giant. Smart money's on Asuka continuing her 914-day streak and taking the title tonight.
And this was Asuka's choice. She could have went for the Raw Women's title, but she knows that beating Charlotte will make her a legend.
It's been a hard-hitting affair here tonight.
These competitors are going to have trouble walking on their own after this one.
Whoa, didn't expect to see that.
Ooh, bullseye!
When it comes to WrestleMania, you have to consider superstition. And in this building, there is a lot of history. Last time we were here in New Orleans, we saw the biggest streak in history die. I dare say we might see that again.
Corey, you're referring to the Undertaker streak, of course. To that end, we're not even sure he'll show up tonight after all of John Cena's challenges. But I have to wonder if Asuka is thinking of that here tonight. Oh, a neck breaker.
Charlotte Flair closing in on victory. The Queen can taste it.
Charlotte looking for the figure four. Can she bridge into the figure eight here? Does she have enough left? It's locked
On
in.
the battle
What's Asuka gonna do?
on one arm.
Nowhere to go.
The undefeated streak on the line. It all comes down to
I
this.
don't know how much longer Asuka can hold on here. She tapped,
Charlotte breaks the streak.
and Charlotte is still the champion.
winner, and still the SmackDown Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte remains at the top of her game when it comes to the showcase of the Immortals. It took everything out of Charlotte Flair, but she did it.
It's about the SmackDown Women's Championship. Becky the champion, Charlotte the challenger. There are no pinfalls, there are no submissions, there are no countouts, no disqualifications. There's no champion's advantage. You win this match when your opponent cannot get up before a count of 10 for the first time ever on WWE. Last woman standing, Lynch, Charlotte, live.
The roof.
Oh, and what an uppercut by Becky. Taking it to Charlotte here.
Well, Charlotte trying to counter with the backslide.
Just so much disdain between these two women.
Can't think of a better way to settle a rivalry. So heated than last woman standing.
Shoulder right in the midsection. Charlotte now out on the apron trying to figure out what she's going to do now. What is Charlotte going to do? High risk heading up to the top rope.
Charlotte off the top.
Becky, Charlotte for the ride. For a moment, I'd like to take us back to July 13, 2015. It was the night that Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, and Charlotte Flair debuted on Monday Night Raw. And that was the night, really, that everything changed.
These women have been changing the game in every capacity since they joined WWE. And Becky Lynch, when she got signed to WWE, she wanted to make women's wrestling the coolest thing in the world. And right now, she's done a damn good job at it.
Since that night in 2015, when these two women burst on the scene on Monday Night Raw, they've had 11 one-on-one matches. Listen to this, 5, 5, and 1. The thing about Becky Lynch, it's not just about Charlotte. If you read Becky Lynch's social media post, she has alienated the entire locker room.
It's going out to absolutely everybody. Becky feels like she's been wronged by every person in every capacity of WWE. I don't think that's accurate, but that's how she feels as she's gone through the top. And again!
There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
Becky Lynch showing no sympathy.
Yeah, she's able to tap into an energy source few others can.
And Charlotte was able to get out of danger there.
Lucky for her.
Stomping. Ouch. There it comes.
Oh, right to the midsection.
What are we going to see here?
Oh, neck breaker. Becky is different. She's changed. She's just has a different attitude. Everything about her.
She's just making everything personal lately. She's being vindictive.
She's been put in a spot. She said there were so many times she wasn't willing to cross a line to get it done. Now she said there's no line she won't cross. It's bad news for Charlotte.
Is that the case, Renee? Or is that just her perspective? Is she just feeling a little bitter at this point? Is she jealous of her friend?
Well, if she wins tonight, she's celebrating alone, that's for sure.
Gets her again.
Man, she really knows how to handle herself, huh?
You can cut the tension with a knife. It is thick in here.
Becky's reveling now in the fact that Charlotte feels rattled.
Remember, these two women have been going at it for months now. They know each other so well at this point.
The build to a last woman standing match, it's when two competitors just can't get past their differences. They can't resolve it in any other way. This is a last resort type of match.
And look, it hung up on the second rope.
Now look at this aggression.
Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch. There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
She just keeps using that.
Hey, wouldn't you? Now we have Becky Lynch on the attack.
What's the Queen got in mind now, Byron?
How about...
Brutal face buster.
Well, Becky has really developed this almost cult following by some members of the WWE Universe who believe what she's saying. Believe she's been through this terrible struggle, that Becky Lynch deserves an opportunity. That Becky isn't from a family that's considered royalty in sports entertainment like the Flairs. That Becky's worked hard to get to where she is today. Becky's told us that story, and of course the audience has bought into it.
You can feel that support all over the arena tonight.
Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch. She's really relying on that object a lot now.
And I can't say that I blame her.
To the outside, incredible.
There was a lot of force behind that one.
Back now inside the ring. Charlotte sure dodged that one. She did indeed.
These women are not leaving this building the same way that they were when they walked in.
That's what happens in these last person standing matches. You talk to anybody that's ever been in one, their career is never the same. They're altered in this type of match, not only physically, but mentally, and what you have to do and what you have to force your body to go through.
And then to be in a match like this where you have to punish someone who was so close to you and a former best friend, that's life-changing.
These superstars have endured so much punishment.
Certainly looking worse for wear, but the tide can shift at any moment. Oh, man.
Becky's on fire.
Going to have a hard time stopping Becky when she's doing this.
Not over yet. She just keeps using that.
Hey, wouldn't you?
Whack.
Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
And Becky gonna send Charlotte outside the ring, and it gets dangerous out there. Gotta get up before the count of 10 or it's over.
And that completely changes your mindset if you're Becky or Charlotte, because now it's all about inflicting as much punishment as possible onto your opponent.
Becky's headed out to meet Charlotte to do just that.
Well, the official counting as Charlotte pulls herself back to her feet before the count of 10.
Oh, no! Wow!
Becky with a kendo stick to the back of the queen.
Perfectly legal. Last woman standing. There are no disqualifications. And Becky taking out Charlotte.
Becky Lynch is striking at will on the queen.
You entice Becky Lynch, talk that much trash towards her, you better believe she's going to make you pay.
I can't believe the queen is able to even stand at this point. Shot after shot.
Again.
Becky's bringing the pain.
Charlotte is down and Becky just unloading. Uh-oh. Charlotte blocked momentarily, but, I mean, Becky has just been dominating at this juncture. Dominating.
Now, both these women know each other so well. You can bet that someone's got to dig deep and pull something out.
That's right, Renee. At one point, let's not forget, they were best friends.
Rode together.
Becky on the outside. Looks like she's hunting for another tool of destruction.
Charlotte Flair looks like she's hunting for somewhere to hide.
No, she's hunting for another chair.
I like where this is headed. Last woman standing match.
Tossing chairs into the ring.
Pull out
Becky.
the big guns.
Becky and Charlotte are upping the ante. Another steel chair.
Oh, man. These women are not leaving this match the way that they walked in here.
It's like Becky and Charlotte are challenging each other. How many chairs can you throw into the ring?
I don't know how many are left under that ring, but this is not looking good for either of them.
Chairs blanketing the ring here in this last woman standing match at Evolution.
And remember, the official can't stop this. The official's only job is to count to 10. I mean, the ring is literally filling up with steel chairs.
Yeah, but what good's this gonna do when you have to put your opponent down? That's not the point of the match, to fill the ring with chairs. It's to keep your opponent down for the count of 10.
It just goes to show you the foundation of this rivalry.
There's a lack of understanding. Someone needs to tattoo somebody with a chair right now.
Right now, it's all about just one-upping the other, even if it's just tossing steel chairs to do so.
If anyone's ever questioned the toughness of the women in WWE here at Evolution, it's on display.
Here comes Becky. Here comes Becky up the steel steps.
Inside the ring now. Perhaps feeling a little more comfortable on the outside at this point.
Becky Lynch taking what she wants. She's capable of bursts of great activity. The key is sustaining the effort.
Whack! Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Going after the upper body.
And it's targeted attacks like this that put people on shelves for a very long time. Nice job by Charlotte there.
Look at the Queen go.
Woo-wee. Now we have Becky Lynch on the attack.
Charlotte with a fantastic counterattack.
That's why she's the Queen. Into the barricade.
The ring is littered with chairs, and Lynch just launches the Queen into them.
This is a true battle of attrition between two of the top superstars in our women's division.
Yeah, and Becky Lynch stacking up more chairs, wants to put Charlotte away for good here. Becky Lynch could be closing in on the biggest win of her career.
Right now, Becky's just letting her imagination run wild. Oh, steel chair stacked up, oh no.
Looking for the Bexploder. Charlotte able to block. Dangerous situation.
Any woman knows that as soon as she lands in top of those steel chairs, that could be game over.
Oh my God, suplex right out of the stand.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine the pain that Becky Lynch is in right now?
And this match is going to continue. All on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex.
1, 2, 3.
Becky in full control here. Oh, manhandle slam.
The champ will stay champ. You're going to want to see your internist after a slam like that.
Check out the aggression from Becky.
She's taken it to the floor when she can be ever so dangerous. Back in the ring again. 5, 6, 7. And it's Charlotte with the reversal.
There's a reason why she's genetically superior.
This match ain't over yet. Looks like she's struggling for air.
And that's a direct result of this continued assault on the torso.
I don't believe it.
And that table can shorten careers, Michael.
2, 3.
Charlotte face first off the table.
This is bad for Charlotte. Charlotte lifelessly draped across that table. Becky Lynch can barely even stand.
This is a catastrophic situation for Charlotte Flair.
Becky gingerly climbing to the top, and Charlotte is right there to catch her.
No fear in these women, just pure adrenaline pumping through their bodies.
Can you imagine what these women must be going through?
I can't imagine Becky and Charlotte are even going to be able to walk tomorrow.
The fact these two women used to be best friends and just destroying each other here tonight.
Charlotte unloading on Becky with forearm after forearm. Becky's on the table. This can close everything out. Top rope. Charlotte assault. Bounce right off the table. And onto the chairs.
Becky is hurt. Charlotte is hurt. Both their bodies have to be ravaged with pain. Charlotte's setting up that table again.
Why not? Got to do everything you can. Everything you can to knock your opponent down.
At this conjecture of the matchup, that's hard to do. These women have got to be exhausted, just beaten, and just running on pure adrenaline.
Charlotte Flair trying to find the will to finish the job, to put her foe away once and for all, to vanquish Becky Lynch. Back to obscurity. The Queen headed up top.
What is Charlotte gonna do? Charlotte from the top!
Oh, God, Becky to the table!
Good Lord, have mercy on my soul! You can see where this rivalry has taken us, guys. Charlotte throwing caution to the wind. Weapons and bodies have been decimated everywhere.
If anyone ever challenges Charlotte Flair for not being a hard worker, being handed anything she's earned, you're barking up the wrong tree.
Charlotte wasn't handed anything. Charlotte's here today because of what she's accomplished.
How about another?
To the outside.
And look, now we have a ladder in the mix. Ladder matches have ruined the careers of so many superstars.
And remember all the carnage we've already had up to this point.
There's been nowhere to move. Any direction Becky or Charlotte goes puts them in harm's way.
What more can these women be thinking?
That's the unpredictability of being in matches like these. You just never know.
Lynch has the Queen hooked once again. Charlotte counters, and a chop block. Down goes Lynch.
Becky's not going to be able to walk after this.
And that's the point. Last woman standing. Becky won't be able to get back to her feet. Charlotte will be in complete control here.
Dragging Becky back into the middle of the ring on top of that ladder.
No, not in the ladder. Charlotte is trapping the leg of Becky Lynch in the ladder.
Charlotte can be doing irreparable damage to the legs of Becky Lynch right now. And it's about to get even worse.
God.
Figure 4 through the ladder.
Oh, my God.
How can Becky withstand this?
Charlotte shows
Becky.
no mercy.
Oh, the chair. Becky might have just saved her career.
I don't know how Becky's going to get up on her feet after that. That was insane. Could you imagine the damage done to her knee?
Becky Lynch is just brutal right now. Going to have a hard time stopping Becky when she's doing this.
Remember, it's last woman standing, where you can battle anywhere, and making it back up for a 10 count can take place anywhere in this arena.
Now, basically, Cole, nothing and no one could contain these two women at this point.
So many X factors, so many dangerous things in the environment that we have.
Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch.
How are either of these two women still going? endless knee strikes. Ooh, treading all over their opponent. Spear! How are either of these two women still going?
Not over yet.
These women have gone to places we have never seen before.
Think about how personal this all is. These women are beating the hell out of each other, but there's a reason behind it. Absolute disdain, jealousy.
And I mean, Becky abandoned Charlotte during some tough times in her life. Her dad was sick. And imagine your best friend bailing on you when you need them the most.
Just a brutal move. Heartless even.
Gets her again.
Man, she really knows how to handle herself, huh?
Whack! Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
And she's back in the ring now.
Look at this!
Again, assaulting the torso.
Referee might want to think about stepping in here.
Interesting move here, taking the match to the outside.
Here's the setup.
Running leg drop!
When you're in an atmosphere like this, when you can't hear yourself think because the crowd's so loud, you find a way to do superhuman things. That's what these combatants are doing here.
This match ain't over yet.
Right to the face. Becky Lynch is keeping a very good tempo.
She's a live wire when she's plugged in.
Charlotte with a nice reversal. An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole. Charlotte made her pay for her mistake there. No one. Big uppercut by Lynch. Becky now once again in control. Malicious intentions for Charlotte Flair. Becky Lynch setting up the ladder.
Beyond the announce table. Charlotte's prone. Becky trying to climb out of the top of the ladder.
I mean, this is the true definition of doing whatever it takes.
Oh my God, leg drop through Charlotte through the announce table. And the announce table is imploded.
That's got to be the end.
Talk about putting it all on the line.
Charlotte can't get up from that.
I'm not sure Becky can either.
Like a high-speed car crash from the ladder through the table. Lynch is up to her feet miraculously. Charlotte Flair.
How is Charlotte standing?
Becky now driving Charlotte to the floor.
It almost seemed like Charlotte was begging Becky to give her some more.
Taunting her. Becky's ready to drop those haymakers onto Charlotte.
Becky now, she's got one of our chairs.
Everything's a go.
Look at this. Becky is burying Charlotte underneath the announce chairs.
That's one way to keep her down.
Becky is stumbling back to the ring. Charlotte isn't moving.
More chairs?
Now the steel chairs.
Becky's lost her mind.
I think both these ladies have lost a little bit, Renee. Actually, a lot.
Charlotte Flair is trapped. She is buried. Becky Lynch looking on with anticipation. Is it enough? Will Becky Lynch be the last woman standing?
Oh my God,
No!
Becky looks like she just saw a ghost.
The resurrection of the Queen. And Charlotte Flair's got the kendo stick.
My gosh!
And Charlotte now taking out all her anger and frustration on Becky Lynch.
Becky feeling the wrath of the Queen.
Spear!
This is insane.
Scoop slam! Back into the ring. And this match is going to continue. She's taken it to the floor when she can be ever so dangerous.
This is what I've said about these women rising to the occasion in these pressure cooker moments. Emotions have been driving these two women.
I think it's safe to say neither woman will be the same after tonight. They must be suffering bumps and bruises that go all the way to the bone, deep to that muscle tissue.
Another beginning of the end for Becky Lynch. Charlotte Flair has Lynch exactly where she wants her.
Both these ladies have pushed themselves to their absolute limits, and they are still going.
What could they possibly have left, Saxton? They've thrown literally everything at each other.
Now look at this. Okay, Becky is draped on the table. Charlotte is going or attempting to go back up to the top rope.
That's where Charlotte's comfortable. It's where she knows that's her wheelhouse.
And Becky's there to join her.
No. No way. No.
Oh my God, this could end her career. Oh my God, through the table. You gotta be kidding me.
Absolutely unreal.
Becky barely hanging on. The official now counting. Charlotte's barely moved. Charlotte may be broken in half.
Charlotte barely stirring on the floor. Becky Lynch trying to regain her wits on the ringside.
I don't think Becky knows where she's at.
Man, if anyone gets up to their feet, I still don't know if anyone's home upstairs. They're done.
Can Charlotte make it to her fate? Can Charlotte beat the count? And she can't.
It's over. Becky's done it.
Here is your winner, and still the SmackDown Women's Champion, Becky Lynch.
Man, that was a hard-fought battle. Becky Lynch deserves every accolade after that. She put Charlotte Flair through hell tonight.
It was physical. It was emotional. But it was well earned by Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch is the last woman standing. What an incredible performance at Evolution. Career-defining night. So here's the situation. One of these women walking out here with the Raw and SmackDown Women's Championships. Winner take all. Corey, triple threat rules. First woman to gain pinfall or submission wins the titles.
Negates a champion's advantage. First fall, winner take all. This is what it's all about. The main event of WrestleMania. 3 of the top superstars in all of WWE.
Well, let me tell you this. When a woman's heart is on fire the way Becky Lynch's is, she's going to tear these women apart tonight.
Neck breaker.
Big. And it's reversed.
Paying for that mistake.
On a tilt-a-whirl. Sidewalk slam.
What grace. Float over into the DDT.
Fight.
What's this gonna be?
Wheelbarrow. Flapjack.
Face first.
It's over.
For someone who doesn't want to be dubbed Ric Flair's daughter, Charlotte certainly has a knack for the spotlight.
To that point earlier today, Ric Flair put out a statement on social media and said, as of today, Charlotte Flair is no longer all the way for the top.
Oh, an elbow drop. Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
Carefully measured knee drop. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Remember, guys, there are no countouts. There are no disqualifications. Triple threat rules.
There's the crucifix. Nicely done.
Back in from the floor.
Becky Lynch just too fast for her. Lynch handing out a last kicking.
The great ones always explode when they have the chance.
Former best friends came up together at WWE, and now it's come down to this.
Oh, there it is, the abdominal stretch.
Grabbing the ankle for extra torque.
Ooh. Can Becky Lynch hold on? Can Becky Lynch survive?
What's this gonna be?
Wheelbarrow. Flapjack.
Face first.
It's over.
German suplex.
Charlotte taking some early hits in this triple threat match.
The Queen is prepared for this, Renee.
Ah, drop kick to the spine.
Becky Lynch on the move.
Not finished yet. How about another?
Charlotte with a nice reversal.
Clothesline over the top.
Man.
Look out.
Oh, that had to hurt. To the outside.
Ooh, just relentless. They're picking her spot.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Clothesline over the top.
Oh, now it's Becky Lynch making her pay.
Wow, what a sequence.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch.
What's coming next?
The shoulders. Oh, no.
Oh, drop kick.
Looking stunned.
Looking rocked.
You look at this on paper from an athletic standpoint, Charlotte Flair is leaps and bounds superior to Becky Lynch. But when you're talking about guts, spunk, just straight fire, Becky Lynch has got the nod in that situation.
Pure heart is another way to put it. That fire is what puts Becky Lynch on another level above her competition.
I disagree with you strongly, Renee, because when you're all fired up like Becky Lynch, you're more apt to make mistakes. You cannot afford to make a mistake with someone as dangerous as Charlotte Flair or Ronda Rousey.
Reverse DDT.
You can hear these superstars starting to breathe heavily, exhaustion becoming a factor.
Changes her fortune there. Oh, look at this here. Arm wrench. Forearm right across the back of the neck.
Rousey has her up.
Here she goes. Back in the ring now.
Charlotte Flair on spaghetti legs. All three of these women have to have fire in their lungs at this point.
Drop kick.
Oh, right in the back.
The man connects.
Oh, my God. A DDT.
Lynch and Flair.
It could be over here.
This is it.
For some reason, she lets it go.
She might have something else planned here.
Oh, my God, what an elbow.
Oh, she knows that one works.
She's receiving a last kicking. Going to have a hard time stopping Becky when she's doing this. So much knowledge these women have on each other.
You spend years on the road together like these two women do, scouting each other out.
Attacking the arm.
Great way to break down your opponent. God, what a match. From behind.
And Becky Lynch powers out.
Nice kick out there.
Ooh, solid contact there.
What grace. Float over into the... Charlotte with a nice reversal. As Byron alluded to, both opponents have targets they've spotted on Becky Lynch tonight. Ronda Rousey was actually scheduled to take on Becky Lynch back at Survivor Series, but Lynch wasn't medically cleared due to a broken nose. Baddest woman on the planet is dominating Ronda Rousey.
Armbar's in.
And the ropes will break this one up.
Looks like she's got a new lease on life here, Cole, but can she capitalize?
DDT. And here we go now. She goes for the cover. And the kick out by Becky Lynch.
Gonna take more than that to take down the Irish last kicker, folks.
Charlotte made her pay for her mistake there.
Charlotte with the spear.
Becky's in bad shape. Her WrestleMania dream is slowly slipping.
Shoulders down. Near fall after near fall in this matchup here.
This is amazing.
Drop kick.
Great athleticism. Carefully measured knee drop. Rousey takes her down.
Oh, what timing. That might have been it.
But it's not.
Now we have Becky Lynch on the attack.
Well-executed arm drag.
I think I know what Charlotte Flair is looking for. Oh, well-measured strike.
Big forearm smash.
Becky Lynch is riding an incredible wave of support from the WWE Universe coming into this match. Ever since she's become the man, she's been hailed...
Kick right to the midsection.
I think we know what's coming up next, Michael.
Indeed we do.
Oh, natural selection.
Looks like the champ is going to retain.
Charlotte, shoulders down. Back inside the ring. And there's the breakup, just in the nick of time.
Up and face first.
Flapjack.
Figure 4 locked in. Charlotte gonna look for the bridge.
In trouble, in the grasp.
Figure 8 locked in.
She works her way out of that one.
She's still got a bit of an uphill climb here, though.
She's in full control now. Suplex! The WWE Universe is on its feet.
And deservedly so. These superstars are holding nothing back.
She's looking a bit out of it here. Charlotte turns it around.
Nice move.
Let me dispel the myth that Ronda Rousey isn't prepared for a triple threat. Need I remind you that in Ronda's first ever match 1 year ago, she managed to beat up both Stephanie McMahon and Triple H. Rousey knows how chaotic a match like this can get and is ready for anything.
Oh, Becky taking Charlotte down from the top rope. Becky Lynch with the offense.
Becky Lynch won the Royal Rumble and chose to challenge Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey. Remind me again why Charlotte has a spot in this match?
Charlotte's here because she's Ms. WrestleMania. She's a guaranteed main event draw. After all the brawls and arrests we've seen Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey get into, she's a champion you can depend on. That's why Mr. McMahon handpicked Charlotte to be in this main event.
Tough situation to be in right here. Ah, the reversal by Becky Lynch. Ah, look at Becky.
Ooh, manhandle slam.
We could have a new champion.
That'll knock you silly, that's for sure.
Becky Lynch is keeping a very good tempo.
She's a lady that can turn it on quickly, no doubt about it.
The man is ready tonight. Earlier today, Lynch said today is the day the man finally comes around to collect. Today is the day I change how this business works and progresses.
Strong words from the man, but Lynch needs to back it up. If she fails tonight, everyone will remember Becky Lynch as a competitor who talked a big game, but failed to deliver on the promises.
What energy in the arena tonight.
Gotta find a way to get out of this.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Elbow drop.
Ronda Rousey got out of there in time.
Uh-oh.
Rousey wants to end this. Piper's pit.
Running leg drop.
At the arm.
Oh, my goodness, crushing it. Ah, drop kick to the spine.
Becky Lynch on the move.
Not finished yet. How about another?
Rousey able to counter beautifully.
An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
And now that one's countered.
That was impressive, Michael.
Oh, straight forearm. Hold on. She wants to take this one to the floor.
I'm not sure Charlotte should be showing up her competition like this.
Listen, this has become a movement. Becky Lynch is the sentimental favorite as she takes on Charlotte Flair and Ronda Rousey. Corey, it started as a small ripple. It became a groundswell. And now this movement has taken over the world.
You mentioned the fact that Becky Lynch is the sentimental favorite here. Of all people, I think that benefits Ronda Rousey the most. The baddest woman on the planet is driven. Rousey's ascent in MMA is based on people counting her out, betting against her.
I hear what you're saying, but on a night like tonight, it is hard to bet against a man. She returns the favor there.
And she's back in the ring now. Oof. Saw that one coming. Oh, Ronda with a rolling clothesline. Ronda Rousey connected with a good shot there. Baddest woman on the planet is dominating. Ronda Rousey. Takedown armbar. Charlotte Flair. Is she going to tap out?
I think it's only a matter of time before the Queen taps out.
Oh, what timing. That might have been it. Hoping to end it here.
This is it.
And there's the breakup.
Rousey takes her down.
Becky Lynch, the Bexploder.
You can hear these superstars starting to breathe heavily, exhaustion becoming a factor.
Tonight is Becky's moment. She knows if she...
It could be over here.
She certainly looked to be in trouble to me.
Oh, there it is.
And Corey, she releases the hold.
It's like a questionable decision on paper, but I'm sure she has something up her sleeve here, Cole.
Charlotte with a nice reversal. And Charlotte was able to get out of danger there.
Lucky for her.
Down to the floor. Look at this.
She better have a good reason for this.
Not where you want to be at this point in the match, guys.
Definitely not.
Oh, look at this. Amazingly, she works her way free.
Cole, there may be no beating her here tonight.
Ronda Rousey got out of there in time.
In a weakened state here, guys.
Shot block.
And it looks like this one's going out to the floor. The Irish last kicker telling her opponents how she really feels.
So much for that smile.
Back now inside the ring. Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch.
Rousey able to counter beautifully.
Clothesline to the back of the neck. Producing a trampling.
Uh-oh. Oh, saw it coming. Oh my gosh, look at this. Becky Lynch punishing her opponent. Ooh-wee. Wow, she turned that one around.
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
DDT!
Fight. Charlotte sure dodged that one.
She did indeed. Float over. And do it.
Right to the crown of her head.
Oh my goodness, crushing it. Oh, and she makes an escape.
Probably looking to catch her breath, I would guess.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. That running knee.
Right between the shoulder blades. Rousey takes her down.
What an attack from Charlotte.
The Queen gaining momentum. Everyone must bow to the Queen, especially her opponent.
Oh, slingshot.
That's how you wear down your opponent. Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch. There she goes.
Becky Lynch, exploder suplex.
Charlotte Flair on spaghetti legs. All three of these women have to have fire in their lungs at this point.
Inverted DDT.
Look at this, leg drops, not finished yet.
This deep into the matchup, your muscles ache. You feel like you're running in the mud. Your body hurts. Your mind is exhausted.
Becky Lynch is looking to fly one more time.
Look out! And Charlotte was able to get out of danger there.
Lucky for her. Float over. And do it. DDT. Becky Lynch is looking to fly one more time. Look at this.
Oh, man, what a leg drop.
The man launching herself from up top.
Becky keeping her WrestleMania hopes alive.
Baddest woman on the planet is dominating Ronda Rousey.
Armbar's in. Armbar.
Charlotte Flair. Is she going to tap out?
I think it's only a matter of time before the Queen taps out.
Clothesline to the back of the neck. Ronda Rousey takes it all. So here's the situation. One of these women walking out here with the Raw and SmackDown Women's Championships. Winner take all. Corey triple threat rules. First woman to gain pinfall or submission wins the titles.
Negates a champion's advantage. First fall, winner take all. This is what it's all about. The main event of WrestleMania. Three of the top superstars in all of WWE.
Well, let me tell you this. When a woman's heart is on fire the way Becky Lynch's is, she's going to tear these women apart tonight.
Man, this place is jumping.
Oh, the arm's trapped. Body slam right on the hammerlock.
Her arm's in a bad way here, Byron.
Bottom line, she's going to have to find a way to protect the arm.
There she goes.
Here we go.
Oh, what height.
All measured up. Rousey able to counter beautifully.
And this is all part of Charlotte's strategy.
DDT!
Fight. Nice job by Charlotte there.
Look at the Queen go.
Ronda Rousey got out of there in time.
Remember, guys, there are no countouts. There are no disqualifications. Triple threat rules. Bringing it back into the ring.
Ooh, calf kick on the mark.
Former best friends looking to take the arm out of the equation here.
Michael, you can literally see the arm throbbing from here.
All measured up.
She might just have broken her arm. That wouldn't just an unrelenting attack on the arm here, Corey.
I haven't seen anything like this in a long time, Cole.
Becky Lynch showing no sympathy.
She's able to turn it on in a flash.
She might just have broken her arm. Delivering even more damage to the arm now.
I can't imagine that arm is of any use at this point. And this is all part of Charlotte's strategy.
Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch. She's in control.
Driven down.
Slips out of the ring. Oh, look at this.
Back suplex, no.
Oh, she's not looking good here.
The first thing she needs to do is...
She might just have broken her arm.
That wouldn't surprise me one bit, Cole.
Oh, no. More damage to the arm.
Talk about a targeted attack.
Hammerlock.
Reverse DDT.
Oh, my God. Her arm's in a bad way here, Byron.
Bottom line, she's going to have to find a way to protect the arm.
Rousey able to counter beautifully. Sambo hip toss by Rousey.
Oh, no. More damage to the arm.
Talk about a targeted attack.
Oh, and a knee. Her arm's in a bad way here, Byron.
Bottom line, she's going to have to find a way to protect the arm.
Looking to take the arm out of the equation here.
Michael, you can literally see the arm throbbing from here.
Oh, my God. She might just have broken her arm.
That wouldn't surprise me one bit.
Can she end it here? Not sure why.
I think she sensed her opponent was about to break free.
And it's Charlotte with the reversal.
The reason why she's genetically superior.
Back in the ring now. To the outside. Just her arm's in a bad way here, Byron.
Bottom line,
She might just have broken her arm.
That wouldn't surprise.
Targeting the arm even more now. You can begin to see it in these superstars' faces. Exhaustion is beginning to set in.
They're starting to breathe heavier.
This is nice job getting to the ropes. She might just have broken her arm.
That wouldn't surprise me one bit, Cole.
big reversal.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, she breaks the hold.
Rousey takes her down.
And the ropes break this one up.
Great ring awareness there, Michael.
She's got the shoulders down. New champion. No, that was so close.
Yeah, and Charlotte just refuses to concede anything, powering through like the champion she is.
Looking for all the glory here.
I have to question that decision, Michael.
Is that enough for the win? Perhaps thinking something else here. In control here with a swinging neck breaker.
Textbook.
The
What's the queen got in mind now, Byron?
How about...
Looking to take the arm out of the equation here.
Michael, you can literally see the arm throbbing from here.
DDT!
Spike. There's the crucifix. Nicely done.
She might just have delivering even more. Just an unrelenting target in the arm even more now, guys.
Guys, it might be time for the ref to step in here. So much knowledge these women have on each other.
You spend years on the road together like these two women do, scouting each other out.
What's the queen got in mind now, Byron?
How about...
And again, yet another count, delivering even more damage to the arm now.
I can't imagine that arm is of any use at this point.
Her arm's in a bad way here, Byron.
Bottom line, she's going to have to find a way to protect the arm.
Looking to take the arm out of the equation here.
Michael, you can literally see the arm throb.
Her arm's in a...
Oh, look out!
Just an unrelenting attack on the arm here, Corey.
I haven't seen anything like this in a long time, Cole.
Heavy-duty right hand.
Oh, my God. Head crank. Charlotte going for the figure four. Once she locks it in, if she can bridge out to the figure eight, this one's over. Locked in tight. Charlotte into the bridge. Here she goes. Back in the ring now. She's out. She escapes the hold.
Just when it looked like her night was over, too.
Is it enough here? Broken up. And the match continues. Cover here. Broken up. And the match continues. Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch.
Shot block. I think I know what Charlotte Flair is looking for. Spear by the Queen.
She's got the shoulders down. Where is she finding the strength to continue?
Somehow she's still in this matchup. It's unbelievable.
I can see up to the rafters, and there's not a single person sitting down.
What an environment this is. All eyes are glued on this battle.
Figure four locked in. Charlotte gonna look for the bridge.
Figure eight now. Figure eight.
Figure eight locked in deep.
Nowhere for her opponent to go. Gonna have no choice here. The shoulders down. That could have been it right there.
That was it.
Targeting the arm even more now, guys.
Guys, it might be time for the ref to step in here.
Charlotte with a fantastic counterattack.
That's why she's the queen. No, another reversal.
Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
Ooh, well-planted knee.
Ouch.
Everyone must bow to the Queen, especially her opponent.
And you know what that means? It means she probably has something even more devastating to finish her off with.
Kick right to the midsection.
I think we know what's coming up next, Michael.
Indeed we do. Her arm's in a bad way here, Byron.
Bottom line, she's going to have to find a way to protect the arm.
And down with the suplex.
the corner now. Wait a minute. Delivering even more damage to the arm now.
I can't imagine that arm is of any use at this point.
Oh, Becky taking Charlotte down from the top rope. Becky Lynch with the offense. Just carrying the opposition here.
Becky Lynch is just brutal right now. Going to have a hard time stopping Becky when she's doing this.
Exiting the ring. Very interesting game plan here.
I think I know what Charlotte Flair is looking for.
Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch.
Rousey wants to end this.
Here's a cover. Could be it.
Guess not.
Shoulders on the mat. Wow, Corey, what do you think of this decision?
I like it a lot, Cole. She clearly wants to inflict even more punishment here.
This might be the beginning of the end.
Oh, manhandle slam. The title might change hands. Charlotte is in trouble. Check out the aggression from Becky. What a match. What a match.
And she's back in the ring now.
Don't know if it's going to work, but Becky is playing mind games now. Becky Lynch.
And the Exploder.
You can hear these superstars starting to breathe heavily. Exhaustion becoming a factor.
Becky Lynch.
Whoa, I guess she decided not to go for the submission.
What's the queen got in mind now, Byron?
How about...
Whoa, it's another reversal. Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch. Scoop slam.
Going up to the second rope.
Armbar across the top rope.
Rousey able to counter beautifully.
When you look at this,
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
boom, right in the button. In control here with a swinging neck breaker.
Textbook.
Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch. Tornado DDT.
Viking DDT. Becky Lynch. Disarmor.
Nope, she releases it.
Well, that decision may very well come back to haunt her, Cole.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
And again!
Hold on. She wants to take this one to the floor.
Double axe handle. Brutal.
Becky Lynch is looking to fly one more time. From the top, elbow drop.
The man launching herself from up top.
Becky keeping her WrestleMania hopes alive. Becky Lynch is really going to work in there.
Yes, something lit a fire under her, and she is going strong.
Wait, what is Becky Lynch doing?
Whatever she has to. It's the main event of WrestleMania. It's not going to get any bigger than this. You do whatever it takes.
Winner take all. Becky with a table.
Backbreaker. Back between the ropes. To the arm.
Terrible.
Charlotte with a nice reversal. Up and... baddest woman on the planet is dominating Ronda Rousey.
They're picking her spot.
Nice takedown by Becky, looking for the armbar.
Disarm her.
Did she really just release the hold?
Oh, she did, Cole. And you know what that means? It means she probably has something even more devastating to finish her off with.
Toss to the outside. To the outside.
Now we have Becky.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Pinning combination. Broken up. And the match continues.
Now it's Becky Lynch making her pay.
In the corner.
This is not where she wants to be, Michael. I can tell you that.
Looks like she's struggling for air.
And that's a direct result of this continued assault on the torso.
Oh, man.
Gosh, why?
Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch. And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
Wow, she turned that one around. She's trying to sneak one. Crucifix. Pinning combination. Here she goes. Back in the ring now.
Close call.
Kick right to the midsection.
I think we know what's coming up next, Michael.
Indeed we do. Oh, what a slam. That hurt.
Oh, she turns it around.
A striking blow. Breaker.
Right to the lower back.
Float over.
Oh.
Into it. DDT.
Fight.
suplex for the win. It's like a questionable decision on paper, but I'm sure she has something up her sleeve here, Cole.
In control here with it. There she goes.
Becky Lynch setting up for the piece.
She goes for the cover. I can't believe it.
I hate to question her, Cole, but that was just plain silly. Why would you do that at this point in the match?
Hooked up. Ah, shin breaker.
The Queen looking to finish things off. Here's the figure 4.
Figure 8 now. Figure 8.
Figure 8 locked in deep.
Nowhere for her opponent to go. But no choice here. There's no escape. For some reason, she lets it go.
Did you ever stop?
Here we go for the win.
Guess not.
Here's a cover. Whoa, didn't expect to see that. She's got the shoulders down.
And you know what that means? It means she probably has something even more devastating to finish her off with.
Charlotte sure dodged that one. She did indeed.
Spear by the Queen.
Looking to end it here.
This could be it.
I don't know how she keeps kicking out.
Yeah, Becky Lynch's heart continues to beat loud and strong, staying alive in style here.
Knife edge chop. Woo! Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch.
Becky with a takedown, looking for the disarmer. Can she cinch it in?
Did she really just release the hold?
Oh, she did, Cole. And you know what that means? It means she probably has something even more devastating to finish her off with.
Rousey able to counter beautifully.
Reversal. What a counter.
Becky Lynch. Oh. Nice exploder suplex.
Spear.
Man, earth-shattering.
There's a pin now. Near fall after near fall. What a battle. Oh, look at Becky. Face first.
Flapjack.
Wow. Oh, God. And look at hung up on the second rope.
Look at this aggression. Had it scouted.
Oof! Kick finds it.
Rousey takes her down.
Oh, what timing. That might have been it. She's got the shoulders down. And there's the breakup. Just in the nick of time.
This might be the beginning of the end. Uh-oh. Can Becky Lynch hold on? Can Becky Lynch survive?
And she's able to break out of it.
The lesson to learn here, Cole, is that you can never count her out.
Ronda Rousey got out of there in time.
Uh-oh. Charlotte with a nice reversal.
Rousey able to counter beautifully.
Oh, straight forearm. Bringing it back between the ropes.
Now we have Becky Lynch.
Look at this. Pinning combination.
She did it. Becky did it.
Ronda Rousey is stunned.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your SmackDown Women's Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch takes it all tonight. The Raw and SmackDown Women's titles.
1 year ago, Rowdy Ronda Rousey made her WWE in-ring debut at WrestleMania after a career-defining year. This year...